Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are good. Early YouTubians, VOD viewers, thank you for being here. Like the dang stream. Peace.
Welcome to the stream. I hope you like the vibe. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. We're gonna play some games. We're gonna clap some cheeks. Now
what's up, Daya?
Good chatter and don't be a piece. Binks, 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 binks.
Ooh. What's up, Adam? Welcome in. What's up, Valo?
I hope you like the vibe. Binks, binks,
Mr. Manchi, what's going on?
binks.
Tell your first ever Infinity Conquest. Congrats. What avatar did you choose? What's up,
If you're
Gar Saxon?
watching on YouTube, like and subscribe.
What's up, Gabriel? Watercolor Daredevil, very nice.
Welcome to the stream.
What's up,
I
Evan?
hope you like the vibe. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe.
Always nice to get your
Gonna
first
play
one.
Some games. We're gonna clap some cheeks. Now be a good chatter and don't.
What's up,
be a
Aaron?
piece. Binks,
Favorite pizza topping? You gotta go pepperoni, man.
binks,
You gotta go pepperoni.
binks.
It just
And
clears
don't
everything.
be a piece.
Favorite ice cream flavor is chocolate peanut butter. As a matter of fact, one of my friends came over and I went to Cold Stone today. I got some chocolate peanut butter ice cream. I ate a little bit of it. It's in the freezer for after the stream. I'll be looking forward to it the whole time.
I hope you like the vibe. Binks, binks.
Pineapple's fine. I mean, if you like it. I don't like pineapple on pizza. Like, I wouldn't not eat pineapple on pizza, but I don't think I prefer it by any means.
If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. Binks,
Versus Jim Lee Magento. Let's go.
binks, 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 binks,
Less than 48 hours until the death of X.
binks.
Is there a patch on Tuesday?
I hope you like the vibe. Binks, binks, like and subscribe.
You made it for the intro song, Pog. Love to see
I
that.
hope you like the vibe. Binks, binks, like and subscribe.
I did gotta have it specifically because I wanted some for later. I wanted a little now, a little bit later. The economics of not going gotta have it are crazy, man. It's like $1 extra for twice the ice cream. So hard to say no. It's how they get you. What I'm playing with, I think we're gonna start with Blink Knight. What I usually do when I go into these Infinity Conquest streams is I go on my Untapped profile and I just kind of see what decks did I do best with this season. Now, that Blink Knight deck did have Leech in it. Which is changed, so I'm probably gonna swap Leech. I think I just want to add White Widow. I think that the battle, like Prof and stuff, you kind of need some things like that. Or maybe I throw in Cosmo. Cosmo is also an interesting addition. To try and fight off against, give me like a fighting chance against Hela. Will I play Multiverses after? Probably. Dude, I played 5 hours of Multiverses yesterday. You got your fix, brother. The problem with Multiverses is it's starting to get really sweaty, man. There's this beautiful time in all platform fighters' life where my fundamentals can get me through and I can do really well. Is Blink Knight even good with Nomura? I think Nomura is not a good card in that deck at all. I don't think it's good. I don't think Nomura should be in that deck at all. Helps a Scar? Yeah, but like that's like a backup plan, right? The problem with Nomura in that deck is that your best two curve cards in a Nomura are Jubilee and Ghost Rider, both of which put 2 cards in a lane. It might do well for some people. I definitely think that is not a good deck for Nomura. I think I'm just going to lower the curve. Actually, I think I deleted it yesterday. Here, I'll show you what we're going to do here. So in any Black Knight deck, you're going to throw in Pretty easy start. You get your blade, you get your Black Knight. I think I want to go White Widow Cosmo instead of armor. It's how I think I'm going to change the deck. Because I think I want Cosmo to give myself a fighting chance against Hela. There's a lot of Hela in Infinite Conquest. I'm pretty good at calling out where... So I used to have armor in this slot, but I think, like I said, I'm going to go White Widow. Let me find the deck. I actually don't remember exactly what was in it. Armor Jeff. So I think instead of armor, we're going to go Cosmo, and then we're going to slot in White Widow and bring the curve down a little bit. I think that might help the deck. It is going to hurt the blink a little bit, but I think it's fine. Yeah, that was Cozy's deck, I believe. Cozy on Nomura's released Nomura Black Knight deck. It was also very popular for weekend missions because it had Scar, Nomura, and it had like all 3 weekend mission cards in it. It had Blink, Scar, and Nomura, which are the 3 weekend mission cards, so it got very popular. Okay. Cosmo in here. Let me just go Blink in our 3 big drops. I'm not sure if this is the best way to do it. I think White Widow is just so damn good right now, man. I find it very hard to play decks without the card in it. It's so freaking good. Any outs for Cosmo Gene? You probably just fill the lane. They can't really Cosmo and Gene you until like turn 4, and usually you've done your most important on-reveals by then, so I don't think it's a huge deal. Against Lockdown, we usually just have pretty good tempo, and I think White Widow will actually help us out with that tempo a lot. Red Hole can set a Scar Magento. I don't think so personally, but you can build the deck however you'd like. I like having Scar as like sometimes you just get 2 like 10 power cards out, and then you can play Scar and another card in the final turn. I think Scar is really good in the deck. I think Red Hulk has some problems because you want to discard the card like right when it gets in your hand with Blade, right? So if you just do that, it's just a 9 power. It's not nearly as good. In my opinion. Maybe the stats show differently, but in my opinion, the way that discarding Red Hulk works, I think it's a little bit better to not do it. Can't play Mockingbird Death this hot location because everyone's doing Destroy right now. Isn't that a good reason to play Mockingbird and like just have Death in a deck like that? I feel like that's a benefit, no? I actually like this. I think this deck looks really good. I like the White Widow. I think the Cosmo is going to be really helpful. I mark my words now. If we win an Infinity Conquest, it's going to be because we get a Cosmo stopping a Hela for like a 4 or 8 cuber and completely flip a something. If we notice we're playing Hela, we have to hold the Cosmo or trying to sneak a huge win, I think. This seems like a very fun deck to play. I've won an Infinity Conquest before with Black Knight. I have done that in the past, so I'm pretty comfortable with the deck. We'll throw a Galactus avatar on so people get scared. I'm going to Galactus them. Goal for today, it's probably going to be a shorter stream. I streamed for 7 hours yesterday when I wasn't supposed to stream. Because I really like multiverses right now. Chad, also the Wizard of Legend 2 demo came out. I don't know if anyone cares about Wizard of Legend, but it's my favorite roguelite of all time. And there's been this sequel coming. It like changed studios. They like sold the IP and are working with someone else is actually handling it. Because I believe it was from a duo studio called Contingent 99, the original one. And I think they sold it to someone else. Mars Death, right now, there is a Wizard of Legend 2 demo that you can download for free on Steam and play the sequel. Which is crazy. I don't know what's going on with their marketing, but like the official like Wizard of Legend 2 Twitter didn't say anything about it. I just saw like someone randomly posted about it on Reddit. If you're interested on my extra channel, what the hell is the thing for my extra? Is it just extra? Exclamation mark extra maybe? That might work. It doesn't work. I don't know what it is for. But yeah, there's check out the Binks Extra channel. I did a 40-minute YouTube video on it today. Because I just got really excited. I wanted to play it. I don't know what it is. There's probably an exclamation point commands or something. I can figure it out. But check out the Extra channel. If you want, just look up Binks Extra without the E. If you want to check that out. Goal for today. I know I just went on a random tangent. I know I'm not very known to ever doing that, but it happened just this time. Goal for today is to get this. I'm not going into today saying I'm gonna win an Infinity Conquest. We're gonna take a few attempts at it. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. No big deal. We have a ton of Infinity borders already. We don't need to smash our head against the wall trying to get something. But I want to get enough medals so that I can. I want to get. Thank you, Romek. I want to get enough medals so that at least I can buy out the shop, get the exclusive things and everything like that. Because I only play Conquest once a month. Don't look. I am going to be spending gold on Infinity tickets because I literally just do not play this mode. The only time I played this mode this month is playing several proving grounds. Trying to get a combo and losing my freaking brain. So we're gonna have fun today. We'll try this Blink Knight deck maybe twice. I feel like this could do really well in Infinity Conquest. It's my best performing deck. If not, maybe we'll do some ramp stuff. You know me, ramp is definitely my comfort deck. I think I've won 5 Infinity Conquests with Galactus ramp. I think. So that's definitely like my comfort deck, but I don't think Galactus ramp is good enough right now. Ramp leech still good. I posted a video on it today. I think it's okay. I think it's all right. I don't know. Ramp seems in a weird spot. It can get in trouble against lockdown, and it can get in a lot of trouble against Hela because it can't really beat Hela almost ever. And I won Conquers, and in that event it was two of the same man ramp ones that I got. Well, thank you all so much for being here. If you're not already, make sure to like and subscribe on YouTube, and make sure to follow over here on Twitch. We're gonna dive into some Infinity Conquest and have some fun. Yeah, probably gonna keep it short today. I streamed a lot. I still have some work to do on the off meta report video for tomorrow. I got it started, but I didn't finish it. Snap on turn 1, huh? I'm not gonna snap back, but it's quite all right to me. Should be really nice next turn. Let's get the White Widow out. Put it off. Just go left, just in case. You like the sweet tea opinion? I didn't realize it made it into the video. That was when my editor did. I think we hold a turn. I think this is too valuable. I think we can even do a snapping back here. I don't think we are going to need the blade, so let's just play the Jeff and then get ready to play both of them next turn. That way we don't get Killmongered, we don't get anything like that. Hey, that funky stuff that can happen. Jeff middle is going to be nice to hold some things off. Ooh, wow, they cooked me there. I think we have to do this. Next turn we can do the Black Knight Lady Sif thing. Wait, is it Galactus left? Oh, shit. Okay. I was scared for a second there. Okay. Guessing they were going for Nomura stuff. Wave Namor Pog. One of the Banks does this thinks. Is that you? Is there someone with that name on Untapped? Alright, looks like they're just a snap on one Andy. A couple hours ago, you beat one of the streamers, and you quickly watched a stream, you said you're sniping. I just wrote in his chat that I didn't snipe just to make you lose, and got mad at me and quickly banned me. I mean, what did you expect, brother? I mean, what did you expect, man? I don't know what to tell you. You want Black Knight left? I'm not saying it's fair, but that's just gonna happen like every time. That's just gonna happen every time, man. I don't know what to tell you. When I play Black Knight turn 1, there are a lot of counter cards that are out there, right? Like Red Guardian can be a big issue. So like kind of like holding this to my chest a little bit can be kind of nice. Killmonger can be an issue. So I found Wakanda to play this to go around Killmonger. It's usually the best way to beat Black Knight is to get rid of this. So I just tried to find a way around it. I think we snap back here on Lady Sif into Infinite. Yeah, that's, I mean, you know, I say it all the time. That's why I try and give people as much as I can the benefit of the doubt. In regards to like sniping and stuff like that, because I do imagine it would feel terrible. Like face someone that like I knew and then have them just like cook my ass. I think we go Jeff, Widow into Blink. We can hold this. This could be so many good things. We just blink the White Widow. And the final turn we can do Ebony Blade stuff. I like getting use out of this blink, I think. A little annoying to not get the Widow's Bite, but it's okay. This is either Scar, oh, actually, man, this became very bad. Because Jubilee and Ghost Rider are two of the ones that could hit, and it would not do anything. So let's just win. Middle. You want to get use out of this Ghost Spider? Maybe Ghost Spider here, and then we could blink it. We could move the Jeff, blink the Ghost Rider, or blink the Ghost Spider into Jubilee, Ghost Rider, or Scar. Move the Jeff left with it. That seems really strong. And this won't move anything. Okay, I'm not sure what they're cooking. Like the Mora is a little scary, but we just win right and left. Always. It gets either Jubilee or Ghost Rider. Jubilee can kind of suck. Okay, cool. Victory. You want me to just cosmo them? Yeah, just cosmoing their Wong Lane is probably correct, right? Ghost Pole Blink. It doesn't activate this card's on reveal. Magenta Right's good too, yeah. I mean, there's plenty of ways to win that game. There's a million ways we could have won that game, chat. Like, I appreciate everyone else giving me other winning lines, but I think we were fine, man. I think we were gonna be all right. Like Binks always said, it's just a card game. Why would I snipe for some reason? The problem is Fulano, right? I understand where you're coming from. I also understand where streamers are coming from. Because people do snipe, and it does suck. It does suck to feel like someone's cheating against you. So I completely understand why streamers would feel the way that they do. And I've even gotten to points where I got really, really self-conscious thinking that people were sniping all the time and probably doing it too much. So I can get both sides of it. But like you saying, like, why would I ever do that? That's a crazy thing to do. It's also kind of weird, right? Because it's not that crazy of a thing to do because a lot of people do it. A lot of people do it, for better or for worse. Oh my gosh. And it's not good that a lot of people do it, but it's the truth. It's what happens. I think that people should give people more reasonable doubt. Like, I fight my chat all the time because people will call everyone and their mother. Saving with Destroy result or death? Yeah, but I'm cooking, man. Their Deadpool's stuck out here doing nothing. You want my ass as as an infinite hanging out on Altar of Death. Only time I've run into streamers is when they're off stream. How do you know they're off stream? Are you looking up their stream at the beginning to try and stream snipe them? Get him, chat. Get him, chat. Get him. Get him. Get him, chat. We found him. We found one of them. Everyone get him. You don't get a copy. Oh, you do get a copy of that. I'm not that scared of like 0-3s, right? I feel like this is really good. They might just pop this location, but if they don't, we should be fine. Order for Blink. It could get in a lot of trouble here, potentially. Believe it or not, banned. So I think it is a two-sides thing. Like, I can understand being very frustrated to see a streamer do that and to feel invalidated for your achievements, but I can also kind of understand where they're coming from to an extent. As unfair as it is, you know? We're not going to be ahead. Wait, they're full right.
What a game!
They're going to be full right here. They must have messed this up, right? Zola's scary, but like, we could have worked it out. That's why you snap against destroy players with this. You just have to have no fear, chat, and hope that they hope that they mess up. Those are the important things. Okay, let's hope they start playing some destroy stuff here. We throw this and then we Cosmo it. That'd be the ideal sitch. The ideal sitch is here, chat. How does he do it? Many people ask. They still have Skillmonger, but very good start. Might just be Skillmonger here. Yeah, smart. But at least we're still defending this Widow's Kiss.
To change my underwear.
This is a tough location for them to do any destroy stuff, so they're kind of locked out of two locations. Beautiful. So we can blink this. Where are they playing left? Interesting to me. Gladiator and destroy. Interesting tech. Jubilee should be really strong here. Indubitably. We really want to get to Ghost Rider, but we don't really have any
I definitely need to change my underwear.
ways to like force it or anything. Pop this into Scar ways. Should just be enough ahead. They should be in some trouble. They might have Sean, but like, I feel like it's pretty hard to run Sean. I feel like it's gonna be quite hard for them to run Sean and Gladiator and Magic in this deck. Like, last cards remaining, they gotta have Carnage, right? Carnage and Zola are for sure their last two cards. Will Ghost Rider, Magento pull 1-2 middle? I don't know if they could run Sean in this deck. I just really doubt they'd be able to run Sean in this deck. There's good stuff in Arnim Zola right as well. Or they play Sean middle now and then I get absolutely eviscerated. One of the two.
What a game!
8 power. Wow, they actually might be able to win. No, because their Null's not going to be able to win here, right? We should swap these. They shouldn't be able to win middle, I don't think. Unless they have Shang-Chi, but I really doubt they do. Problem is, like, Null left, Deadpool right might get me. I'm willing to stand for 4. They probably retreat. A lot of cards. We'll play the opponent. Okay, we have full deck now, right? Death. Okay, so they have Death, Carnage. No Zola. Interesting. It really looked like they had a Zola set up before. Is Blink a card you should get before it goes in the loophole? Yeah, the card's great. Card's absolutely fantastic. We'll play Black Knight. It's always tough, right? Because we know they have Skillmonger in the deck now. I think we hold. Yeah, the Gladiator is... I thought the Gladiator for sure would indicate Zola.
What a game!
We have Prio here, so let's try and stuff him with Cosmo. I don't think we really have the luxury of waiting around. Think about this. Maybe they want to go right. Kill this Widow's Kiss. It's a bit of a thinker. Think if I'm the opponent, I go right. Because they can kill off those with, they can kill off those with, they can kill off these with, Skillmonger, right? But they can't kill off this with Skillmonger. So I think it's a better thing to go after. Let's just play Jubilee here. They're dumb? I don't think they're dumb. They played completely fine so far. Terrible hit.
I definitely.
And they've been hitting their lines so perfectly. Damn. Unfortunately, don't really have time to use this Black Knight. So I think we just Blade Rider here. We just don't have time to get the Black Knight. Maybe we should have got, I mean, if we got the Black Knight out earlier, it would have died, right? So I think we actually made the correct call not playing the Black Knight out earlier. Would have just fed their death, would have fed their null. Magic, I guess, maybe. Man, we really need a Magento, man. It's almost like not worth it doing this. Hilariously. We can get to Magento, we'll be really happy. I mean, this is just better. Snap's gonna be tough to beat here. They had the perfect line, right? They have all their cards. Let's just run.
Escape.
They had perfect curve. They had Nico into Deadpool. They had one card left in their deck. They were going to have access to their whole deck. Might not have been a terrible snap. They might have been missing things, but they should have known that they would get access to all their cards. And so, actually, no, you're right. It was a pretty bad snap because they should have known they were going to have access to all their cards, right? Okay, we always want Prio. Prio is our friend. Black Knight would be cracked next turn. We could play it with Blade into Jubilee Blink. Be insano draw. Next turn's probably Lady Sif no matter what. Oh, well, I guess unless we top deck Black Knight. White Widow Blade is fine here. Because then Lady Sif is nice because it can kind of be a good backup plan for us. Ooh, Jesus, order. Okay. Not the best spot here, we'll be okay. Yeah, I almost did it, Alex. Don't worry. I was very close. Troid Nora is spooky. It is. But if we can get to like Magento. Magento's very, very strong in this matchup. To lock them out of certain lanes. Okay, we have time. Space is going to be our biggest issue. I don't even think we play a Jhin now. I think we just Jubilee and vibe. Scar really worth it? I think it's good in this deck, yeah. You can usually get it for like 4 or 2 on the final turn. Gives you some alternate lines. Demon Jhin. Okay, they're just going max power for Null. This indicates they almost certainly have Null in hand. Jubilee always hits Infinite if we don't top deck it. 1 in 3 would be pretty bad. Okay. Jubilee back in the deck gives us more outs for Ghost Rider. Actually, it guarantees Ghost Rider. Which is nice. We really need Ghost Rider for Magento to win another lane. I don't think we're playing our Jins for space issues. There's some pretty bad space issues. Oh my god. Well, it's fine. The blink just won't go off. I think this is where we try and strike with our Ghost Rider. Magento's middle pulls these two, locks up a lane. They have to try and win the other two. It's not very easy. Problem is they might blow this lane up this turn. Well, we can't Ghost Rider anywhere else, so it's just kind of our play. I wish we could like, maybe we should have like blinked. Being able to Cosmo with this is kind of nasty. Oop, maybe we should have played a Jhin here. Okay, huge.
We are the future.
Guaranteeing middle. And they should be trapped here. I don't think we're in any trouble. They haven't killed Sabretooth, right? They have Null one lane, Death in the other. I don't think the Null's as big as we'd think. We just go here and vibe. Yeah, maybe should have gotten to squeeze an extra cube out of there. It's just very, very hard for us to want to snap there. Not knowing if, because if they blow up middle, then we're just kind of in a really, really rough spot. Okay, on to high stakes. Wait, Widow left is going to be really strong potentially. Nah, they're just going to Carnage. Okay. I wonder if we take a shot at it. I don't think you ever do that unless you have Carnage in hand. We'll just go middle. Oh! Man, that could have been devastating. I don't know how worth it is, because if we miss, then we're just locked out of that lane. Like, if they just Carnage here, and... I guess... Wait, it's even good against Carnage, right? Maybe that was just a mistake. Yeah, because if they Carnage, then it goes in behind it, right? I think left was always the play there. Can we afford 2 more cubes? We might have to. We have a very bad hand. Opponent's clearly pretty happy with their hand. I'm gonna play Killmonger anyway. I mean, if they draw it in time, right? There's only 50% chance to have it by 3. 75% chance to have it by 6, right? Let's run here.
Escaped.
I think I probably should have went left though, yeah. I think if they had priority somehow, or if I had priority, I don't think it was correct. But because I didn't have priority, I think it was correct. And Skullmonger's an issue. We do have this blade ready to rock. It's so hard to want to play Black Knight on 1, but I definitely want to play Job Fun 2. Let's just play it out. We'll just hope that we find a blade target in the next 2 draws. We should be okay. Problem is going to be exactly Carnage, but if we go Jeff middle, it'll be a 50-50 if they Carnage. Oh, we just take our blade here. Okay, cool. Now what does suck about this is that these 2 cards are just going to die. But we at least get a nice nice setup going here. I wonder if we can get him to leave with a Cosmos Snap. Problem is Killmonger still just gets around it, and then we're kind of stuck if that happens. Let's try and sneak 2 cubes here. This might be incorrect, especially having Deadpool in a X-23. Also might make them play off curve. This could be the losing play for us, but we're having a lot of trouble right now. I think this this magic is causing us a lot of issues. Try doing this. Try and lock them up best we can. The Widow's Bite will get +2, but I think that trying to lock them out of certain locations is more valuable for us. We're playing a little off curve, but it's also okay. In a limbo game, we're not going to use everything. Okay, this turn's Killmonger, but we can 50-50 it if we top deck Cosmo. Or Jubilee. So they almost certainly got access to Killmonger here. Really wish we had access to Cosmo this game. That would have made everything a lot better. Let's start just playing cards out. I have to be really scared of Cosmo coming. Want to Blade on Curve? I really wanted this to happen. I think stuffing them is a way that we have a pretty good chance of winning. Now, the Nico draw makes it so that we don't have any access to... the Nico draw kind of tells us that they probably have Killmonger. I think they didn't have Killmonger last turn, or they would have just played it. That's what my intuition tells me, at least. This almost always strengthens our Ghost Rider pool. Would they play for right or left is a big question. Yeah, Magento, yeah, our strongest cards in this matchup are Cosmo and Magento for sure. Cosmo mid? Do you think it's going to be mid? Wants to kill off the 3-cost cards, fearing Magento? Could be. Yeah, sure. But if you're wrong, then it's your fault, not mine, chat. Which is the great thing. The fuck is wrong with you, chat? I think it is actually correct for them to blow up here. Fearing Magento. Knowing Magento's kind of crushed in the last couple of games.
What a game!
We unfortunately got cooked with our Ghost Rider stuff too. We just lose here, but tough first round. Maybe blinking for Magento is better, but I think we just always lose. The Limbo is really what crushed me. Them having that extra round, I feel like if they didn't have the weird magic version of this deck, I feel like we were actually favored. But with the magic version, it feels hard. This is very much a 6-turn deck for sure. Very much feels like a 6-turn deck. Let's say have Infinite in your starting deck. Is that real? Chad, is that real? Yeah, they got good draws. We had a couple of mistakes too. Like, I think we were unfavored, but we also made some mistakes. I tried to snap a little aggressively to try and push him out of games. What the hell is this, man? It's a funny ass looking card. That's okay. For first round, still 50-50. Not too shabby. So much hella BS this weekend. I too think it's bullshit when my opponent plays a good deck. I think they should have a bad time and feel bad about it. A nice white queen, man. I played the card, dude. Yeah, only my opponents, dude. Okay, do we get any action in the shop? 830? Yo, we don't have to pay. We don't have to pay 500 more gold. That's pog as hell. Are there 2 of these? Are there usually 2? Yeah, I'm just making that shit up. We always buy this one because it's 15. And mystery variant time! Mystery variant! Nice! Things you love to see. Okay, let's play some more Infinity Conquest. We have a ticket now. It's exciting. I think after the first round, I want to run ads, unless it's like insanely short. So make sure. Play Stature, Black Bolt, Silver Samurai, never worry about hell ever again. Does that even work? Aren't you kind of helping your opponent? We can hold these to play on the same turn, I think. There's no reason to play the Black Knight out. Play my Sarah control deck. Which one? The Ghost one? I think Ghost is underplayed right now. Having Ghost in that deck felt really good. Okay. Another destroy deck. Oh man, this sucks. I think I have to do this though. Maybe I don't. So if I top deck a big card, I could just play both of them again, right? I think we hold. Yeah, because we weren't going to have priority there, right? Unless someone left, we'd have a 50-50. So it's like a 1 in 6 for prio. This could help. So I hold the Black Knight. Like if they had Killmonger in hand here, they would just get my Black Knight for free. I feel really bad. Yeah, see? It's really important against Destroy to hold your Black Knight. A lot of people wonder why I don't just play it out on curve against a lot of decks. Even if you don't think it's a Destroy. Do you recommend Sage or US Agent if you get the tokens? I think the US Agent's better than Sage. I don't really buy the Sage hype. I don't think it's that good of a card. I might just be wrong about that. There's certainly a chance, but the card's a little bit overvalued personally. Do you blink? And if I do that, I end up giving them my Ebony Blade, and that feels like too valuable of a card to give over, personally. Do you blink might be the correct play, but it's really nice landing both my ones against a Killmonger deck. That is rare as hell. Squash Destroy. That's cool. Is there a world where we blink the Ebony Blade into Magento? No, they probably pop here, right? I don't think it's that effective. They probably pop here. I don't think it's worth. The odds of them not playing... No, well, I guess I'm wrong. What the heck is going on? Okay, they get Infinite, Blink, Lady Sif, Cosmo. $14 power play. They have to play right. Right is kind of forced. Left is very hard to get over top of this. They could have they could Cosmo me, which is a huge problem. We can't play Mysterio. I think they'll have another 6-drop in their deck and they'll blink this Nihilus. But we just lose to Cosmo Middle here. Maybe snap him out of the game. I don't like this. Don't be Cosmo, man. Boom! Oh! Huge plays. I gave you an out. Thought process behind potentially blink middle on this Annihilus for a 6. I think we would win tiebreaker still, because we tie a blink here. Why Cosmo this list? Give us a chance against Hela. It's also good to like play like a big card if Shang-Chi's around to like put Cosmo behind it. Why no Mysterio there? Mysterio plays the cards first, so there would be a card played in each slot, so the Ghost Rider wouldn't have a place to repull. No matter what order you play Mysterio, Mysterio plays the cards out first. Very, very weird card. Mysterio has a lot of weird properties that are very, very different. Favorite Marvel Snap deck of all time? Ramp. Sandman Ramp. They're just gonna pop this. I don't really care about Jotunheim, right? We have a terrible hand. We've drawn all from the bottom row. Let's get Infinite to round it out. Why not? Yo, Pog. You associate with ongoing Spectrum? It's probably mostly because of the variant. I think a lot of people do because of the Binks variant, right? Oh, they also have a Nihilus, I forgot. I think we just rip in a Ghost Rider here. Ghost Rider Blink. Maybe just Jubilink. Jubilink seems really good. Jubilee will always hit Infinite if we don't top deck it, so we want to do it as fast as possible. I actually might do it middle, as stupid as it looks. I think we're going to do it middle. This looks dumb as hell, but I think it might be correct. Shit. Really bad. Really bad. No matter what we can top deck, we can play it with Scar and Jeff, so we'll have some value there. Maybe we get a full fill right with this Magento pull. Get some outs here.
We are the future.
Let's win. We're plus 14, minus 4, ties. Ugh. Shit. Maybe we're fine with tying. I have White Widow instead of Jeff Mead. There's actually no White Widow lane. White Widow can't do anything left, doesn't do anything middle, never lands right. Frick it, total power victory. It might not work, but let's try it. Oh my gosh, they played mid. They played middle. Wow. You're gonna beat me by 1, dude. Damn. Smart play. Sometimes just like 1 extra power is enough. They would have won total power anyway, unfortunately. The squash. Black Knight Blade chill in the deck. They were my opening hand last game. Call it even Stevens. You associate because I always make a new Spectrum deck? Dude, no one played Spectrum, man. I played Spectrum before it was cool. They freaking nerfed her, man. What the heck? Out of Blinking Jubilee, I drew Infinite. I was going to blink into it. I would have won the game easily. I had no target. Spectrum Nerf is actually just why. I mean, that deck performs really well. We'll just take it now. We already have 2 big cards stuck in our hand. Blade will likely not have another target, and if we don't draw Lady Sif, we're going to feel really bad about not just doing this now. The problem is that like by the time that Spectrum got nerfed, that ongoing Jean Grey deck has already kind of fallen out of favor quite a bit. So it kind of seems very silly now. This dude's taking forever between turns. What are you gonna do, man? Yeah, I agree with that, Romac. I understand why they did it, especially when they were making Captain America quite strong in that deck, specifically that deck. Basically just giving you another Punisher. But the meta just already evolved. It's just kind of like the somewhat tough reality sometimes of how the game works like that. Playing this Cosmo. I wish you had Prio. How do I think the current meta makes it not as strong? I think just other decks got better. That deck had a pretty good matchup against like the Jubilee Blink stuff. That doesn't exist anymore. Probably the biggest cause in my opinion. Just take our Magento. Blink this into Scar potentially too. Could just Annihilus this turn. They have Killmonger stuck in their hand. It's a dead card right now, which is good for us.
We are the future.
Yeah, that leads me to believe they don't have Annihilus. I'd be kind of surprised if they did. Now we just blink that into Scar, get some extra power right.
Opponent snapped.
Leave for one here. Should have just done it on. Should have just retreated now. Okay then. Sean? I don't think the last card in their deck would be Sean. But I also don't know what it would be. If Hood, Nico, Squirrel Girl, X-23, Carnage, Mysterio, Skillmonger, Sentry, Annihilus, Squash, Death. Maybe it is a little. Maybe it is. Maybe Sean. Oh, you know, it's Mockingbird. It's for sure Mockingbird. 100% Mockingbird. Yeah, no world it's not Mockingbird. Unless they just don't have the card for whatever reason. I should have just retreated now. Sorry for making you wait. No, Mockingbird makes by far the most sense. Bum, 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 bum. Chat, I was looking at my deck and I was looking at my desk. And I think it's so funny how many Jar Jar Binks things I have. Look at my two little bobblehead guys. I have so much Jar Jar Binks apparel just hanging out on my desk. You cannot undo and retreat now. No. It's just habit because I always try and retreat later. I think it's a much better. It's always better for your cubes to retreat later. But when someone snaps it, then you can always retreat now because it doesn't matter because they can't retreat. Jar Jar Binks Mighty Bean? What the hell are Mighty Beans? Were Mighty Beans? No, I'm thinking of oh my god, this is gonna piss me off. Mighty Beans were the little things that had the marble in it that would roll, right? I had those. I'm thinking of, it's not called Q-Bones. Crazy Bones? Crazy Bones? Is that a thing, chat? Crazy Bones? They were like the little fricked up plastic things that you would like throw at each other, and like there's like little games you could play with them. Crazy, it was Crazy Bones, yeah? That's what I had. Mighty Beans were like the little capsules with the marble in it that would roll. I'm pretty sure I had some of those too. You're unlocking some core memories of you're unlocking some core memories of me going to like Toys R Us and being upset that I got a bad crazy bone in my pack. I was sad about it.
Opponent snapped.
We just have to retreat here again. We just have a really bad hand. No real way of getting a discard because Blade, and we have their 2 big cards on the left.
Escaped.
Crazy bones aren't that thin. They're kind of stout. They're like, they're kind of similar shape to crazy mighty beans. Bean-esque, I would say. That's Foggles, Gym work at Conquest? I don't know, man. I remember one time I was at the summer camp and we would all play Crazy Bones. Good times. And I had this one Crazy Bone. It was like a special variant of one of them. And it had this like amber, like brown and like gold marble outside of it instead of like a colorful one. It was my favorite. And it was the shape of an egg and I called it Eggy. Unlocking some arcane knowledge. They don't have Skillmonger, they're in trouble. But they do, they don't really care. My hand also sucks ass again. Try this, I guess. Double Jubilee. Hope for the friggin' best, man. I think that's what we want to do here. Now the problem is if we get Lady Sif, it'll discard our Ghost Rider and we'll be sad. You want to Cosmo this lane right now for Carnage? Not a bad idea. But they don't play Carnage right now. Not like guaranteed by any means that they have it. I think we just play the Jubilee. We just play best product available. This is Carnage will feel sad. Double Sentry, they just both die. Doing it for death triggers, I guess.
Oh, snap.
Scar middle is bigger than everything but death. Might just play Annihilus, but it's not that big of a deal.
We are the future.
Oh, we can just play the Blade. We can play Blade Scar. Like this should just always win, right? This is for all the marbles too. I don't know how they beat this. Huge win if we get it. They should have a card bigger than Ebony Blade middle, right? So we're just so far ahead that if they death middle, there's just no way they're going to be able to win double. Be Blade Jeff mid? I don't think we need to do that. I'd rather be ahead right. I can't imagine they can find a way to win tiebreaker here. If they can win tiebreaker, I'll eat it, but Huge.
Victory.
Huge! I want to play what left? I don't know what you're talking about. Huge game. That was a tough matchup. That was a cool deck. I like this. I like this Destroy Mockingbird Sasquatch thing. I think this is a really cool deck. Just giant things that can get a bunch of discounts. Very cool list. I've seen a couple people do it. I know that Cozy covered it, but there was like a bunch of other people who were really pushing for it before that. Before Sasquatch even came out. But it's even cooler with Sasquatch, I think. Alright, chat, we're gonna take a 3-minute ad break. 2-1 so far in Infinity Conquest, not too shabby. Ezelic, thank you so much for the 11 months of Prime, almost a year. People are going to be able to get to a year soon, which is really exciting. Also, Casual, so good, Deserix, for whatever game that was. I'm sure it was a great one. Cam was in the deck and he hates this deck? What does he hate about it? Like, he thinks it's bad? I don't hate decks for thinking that they're bad. Like if he just, I don't know. I don't know, if he's just like, he doesn't think it's that good, that's understandable. I think it's very cool. If you don't want to see the ads, you can pay $5. You can check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. I'll see you in 3 minutes. With Mobius, he thinks it sucks. It does. That's the secret. But if you're not playing at the very top of ladder, where a lot of people are playing Loki, Mobius is not very common. Outside of the 10% of Infinite, I feel like Loki is not very common, which almost always means Mobius is not very common. Let's play some freaking Bandle, chat. So his experience probably means that there's a lot more Mobius, which probably means that it really sucks where he's playing. But I'm not playing there. Or many people. Alright. The Bandle, 1982, difficulty medium, 35 million YouTube views. I've been doing terrible with Bandle. So I guess you can use that towards your prediction type stuff. If you care about that. But I'll see you all in a minute. Just shot my damn eye, man. You ever get a damn drink that shoots in your eye? You can name any tech art, it looks like a deck sucks. That's true. But I mean, it makes sense for KM, right? Because, oh, I turned off the music while I was gone. I'm sorry. That must have been annoying as hell. It's so quiet in here. That sounds like Steely Dan. Is this my girl? My girl's not in here. I don't know that bass line. Kind of sounds like got a bit of Elton vibes. Does it though? Is this our house? Our house is not a fancy place at all. Am I crazy for thinking it's our house? Madness, our house? Yes! Finally! Play out the believers. Let's go. Did I get it before chat? No, a bunch of people in chat got it. Let's go. It just took a little bit. That's right, doubters, you pieces. All right, we'll get the music back on so you guys aren't rotting in your own heads. What did I say? Always went opposite of me. Welcome back, Ad Enjoyers. Thank you for enjoying the ads. I appreciate you. Go on, we're on Battle 2 of Infinity Conquest. Currently 2-1. It's nice. We went 1-1. Chat, how do you know the Our House song? And be honest with me. Because I know exactly why that song is stuck in my head. What thing that Our House was in is what has infected your mind and will never let you forget that song. Yep, coffee commercial. The Folgers commercial, man. That Folgers commercial is rent-free, brother. We'll hold Black Knight. No 2-drop. If we had a 2-drop, maybe we play it. Now we're going to feel really bad if we top deck Sif. I think we play it now for top deck Sif. And seeing they have Hawkeye, pretty rare that they're going to have Killmonger in the deck. They didn't play left. It's probably Dracula Dump. This might be the deck Dexter. I know Dexter posted a Dracula Dump deck like yesterday. Let's just turn Jeff into a 6. Do you want a Jubilink? The damn coffee commercial, man. It's like a bunch of like firefighters and shit. I don't know exactly what it is. Oh, good play, opponent. Really good play. Very good play by them. Give credit where credit's due, baby. Very, very strong play. They might think I'm BMing them. I was being very serious. I thought that was a great play. Yeah, we don't have a blink target. Sucks. Yeah, Maxwell House. You're right. Not Folger. It was Maxwell House. Maxwell House coffee. They might have thought I was BMing. I was actually just I was I was telling them that was a very good play, but people don't see it that way very often. Pool 2 Warrior? I guess it could be. I'm gonna sneeze. That was a great sneeze. Is this a Hella list missing Hella? I believe in you. You can figure out what the deck does. Okay. Okay, they have Electra. It's very important for Black Knight. Very, very relevant. Very relevant. This is a 3-drop left. We're gonna feel pretty good. Okay, it's definitely a pool 2 enjoyer.
We are the future.
For the future, by the way, chat. In case you were wondering. I still think we blink this. Blink is still very strong. Let's fight for all 3. Probably snappable. Problem is they have some buffed up cards, which is a little scary. Good snap. Nice. It was a little dicey though. We were actually in some trouble. Shadowlands. Okay, we can't be playing Black Knight out for nothing. Usually have to pair it with something because... Okay, now we can. Okay. Never mind. Even if we get Sif, it's not good, so we can still hold the knight. Okay, they're getting this, guaranteed. Probably just leave here. I think we're very favored, so I think that running for a cube when they get a raft for free and have a bad hand is smart. Yeah, as long as we don't get locked into any bad games, we should just be favored here. Chavez. Wonder if there's a chance they know who I am and they didn't realize it was me until that very moment. Or if they were calling me a stupid morph. I don't know which one. They might have just been calling me a stupid morph idiot.
Oh, snap.
Go. They're gonna use Electra, make sure that they can't like pick one to mess with us. We could just get the blade out. Right? Probably our hardest lane to win. Just slam 20 points there and laugh. Work off Scar seems great. And 3 lanes profit.
Behold my mighty hand.
Nice. Big win.
Victory.
Still would have won with the middle play, but winning 3 lanes I think is just a lot smarter there. I like that Scar is seeing more play lately. Full week as a season pass card. Yeah, that Namora deck is pretty cool. The like Namora, like Typhoid Mary shit. It's very interesting. This monstrosity, dude. Wait, do I not have my decked out Infinite in this deck? I don't have. I'm not using my decked out Infinite. Why wouldn't I be using this? What the hell is wrong with me, man? It's so beautiful. Haven't won tonight yet? We're 3-1. First one we went 1-1. We're 2-0 on our second run. It's so ugly. I love it. Let's make sure our deck's looking good, man. I feel like I'm fricking around and not making my deck pretty. Still need a good blade split, huh? Let's go for a blade split right frickin' now, chat. Non-enjoyers rarely get a 30 seconds. Tell me what the split's gonna be. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be the 6th split. Truly hideous card. Hideously beautiful, you mean? Of course. Am I using base blade, by the way? It's not base blade. Rainbow Crackle, that's really rare. I wonder if there's any variants that it looks good on. This Rainbow Crackle goes hard as hell. Maybe there's a variant that looks cool on. We have a lot. Kinda looks sick on that. Let's This looks sick. I don't have any White Widow variants, huh? Okay, sorry, we'll play the game. No, that's why most of you are here. You should let us use base background for fair. Yeah, I think that they have data mined that there is going to be a base background one that comes up. They get Mommy White Widow variant. I haven't been doing any Spotlight Cash variants for a while. I've spent so little on Snap this year compared to last year. It's crazy. Outside of the season pass, I think I've only put in like maybe $100 this year. Maybe like 150. Compared to last year where I definitely put in over $1,000. It's much different. I think we still hold this Black Knight. Top deck big card, we play him. Alright, dude. Okay, they're locked down. Crazy top deck. They might just run knowing that they lost Cannonball. Yeah, Ghost Rider has great variants for sure. There's a 1200 gold one? Oh, I don't know. I just never saw it. Oh, I never paid it out. It would be Ink Gold or Crackle. 90%? Y'all are maniacs, dude. Last year, you're buying the tool set, made sure you're cheaper to maintain. That's probably true. Dude, I look at some other people in Snap are crazy with how many like tokens and Spotlight Caches and everything they still have. But they also just buy a lot of the like almost every variant bundle. I was buying a lot of variant bundles last year. I buy almost none now. Let's go Ebony Blade. Because Jubilee can get Lady Sif, which would kind of be annoying. If we just Slam Blade left, we should be in a pretty good spot. They cannot Prof X this turn, which is relevant. Prof X right this turn. How much do we care about that? With Lady Sif in hand, Jubilee is really strong. We have priority. Jubilee could hit Magento, Ghost Rider, both insane. Both of which trigger Scar too. I think it's Jubilee, right? Especially with no if they had priority, we never do this for Professor X reasons, but because they don't have priority, we always do this. Let's go Prof middle. This is gonna change right twice. It's very weird. Right's gonna change twice. It's not really Wakanda. Destroyed, by the way. That was still a weird one, because I could move Jeff, but maybe they just didn't care. If they go Jeff middle, it ties, so we do have to play Jeff middle just to stop any shenanigans. We just all in left. We can never beat this outside of Claw. If they play Claw, they're just never running right. Yeah, they just run here though, right?
Victory.
So I guess their game plan was they Nocturne, Miss Marvel, Professor X. They have 10, I have 9. I move Jeff, but they can play Jeff, they win. But then they have to find another lane to win. I don't know what their plan was there. Without Cannonball. But we just have to play around Cannonball best that we can. Ebony Blade actually really helps against Cannonball. We just have to try and stop their X lane every chance we get. Runs are good. We're 3-1 right now. Currently, first one went 1-1. Lost to a Destroy Magic deck that was really weird. That just countered us incredibly well. And then we're 2-0 right now. We faced the Pool 2 Warrior. Alright, I think we just take this. Faced a Pool 2 Warrior the first game. And then Prof X isn't really a control deck. I mean, it's the closest thing you can get to control and Snap for sure. Certainly the closest thing that you can get in Marvel Snap. But it does have that weird combo finisher. The biggest thing with Snap, in my opinion, is that ooh, it's gonna hurt our Scar. Okay though. I think we go Jubilink. No Scar? Fuck you, dude. So bad. How are they winning here? Oh, they have Prio. They could beat us with Prof left. I was thinking, do we snap here? Prof left cooks us. We don't have a play around it. We just have to get killed by Prof left if they have it. Don't really have a choice. Cosmo actually cooked us pretty bad. Y'all are gonna think this is dumb as hell, but this is the smartest play I've ever made. I was wrong, by the way. Never mind, I'm smart.
Victory.
Expectation was Cannonball left, but I actually forgot that they had the Nico spell set. So the one drop would have been a 6, so it still would have lost. Expectation was one drop middle, cannonball left. Moving the Infinite middle, but still beating my Infinite. But I was hoping to force the Infinite middle and then play points to beat it. But it was a terrible play because of the spell. But we don't have to worry about that. Let's just play the Black Knight out. We have no indication that they have a way to kill it. Probably didn't draw a cannonball because that, I mean, maybe they didn't have a one drop to play with the cannonball. Potentially. One of those two sitches. We have access to all their cards here. Let's just get Jeff cooking middle. Okay, we should always be running here. Let's see how long they let us play. We're always running for one here. If I try not to run for one, just yell at me in chat, please. They're letting me play, that's crazy. I need to be yelled at if I'm going to try and finish the game. Just to let you know. I kind of like Blade left. I might Prof this turn. Blade left is really good. One of the only ways we win. Ghost Rider right would be really nice. I'd also blink this into Scar for no reason at all. Maybe blindness. Maybe that's okay though. What on reveals am I trying to stop? It's just fine. Actually helps us if we want to blink middle.
Opponent snapped.
How are they winning? Cannonball left doesn't work. Is there a world they frick up and play Cannonball left? I don't think Cannonball middle works either, right? Because we get +8. Move this. They kill this. We replace it with 15. We have 19. They have 19. We win tiebreaker. Cannonball Nebula middle wins. No, I have priorities. The Magento goes. I know. Thank you for yelling at me. Thank you. Thank you. I could have Cannonball like Sasquatch left or something. Where they just win. Thank you for yelling at me. I should be leaving. All right. Thank you for yelling at me. Thank you. I looked at chat. I looked at chat and then I remembered. I remembered telling you that, and I'm happy I did. I could have convinced myself to stay in for sure. Yeah, they could just play Cannonball Giant card middle and we just get smoked. I didn't forget about Cannon. Cannonball didn't work left because if we fulfill, my Ebony Blade wouldn't break because it can't be destroyed. Crazy. It's our crazy Sakarhian. Maybe they're snapping Pixie into Mobius. Yours dies. Ha ha ha.
Hello.
Please be Professor X. And Prof would have cooked there. They might have Sean in their deck. There's no indication. We don't really know their last card. What would you think their last card would be, chat? Based on available information. What, Rex them? Kind of. I don't think it's that cut and dry. Sage? No, no, it's Sage. Oh, it's Cannonball. We know their last card. Okay. We just didn't see it. We only saw it getting discarded. It's gotta hurt. Really hope one of our left cards gets pulled. Wow. Looks dumb as hell, but just our most energy efficient play. Thanks, Doobie, having the smartest chatters. Look at our little ebony blade. How cute it is. Please move one of my left cards, right? This card always turns into Scar. Why would it be Cannonball Middle? It's gonna be a toss-up with Great Web. But this plays around C-Ball Middle best we can. Cannonball goes to 18, this knocks, this goes to 18. But it's gonna be a toss-up with Great Web. We have to play it out. There's no way we're retreating for 4 here, I don't think. Nocturne can still move. Jeff can still move, I think. So they can certainly win left, but it's also winning middle is hard for them. Let's probably lose to like Prof right if they're true psychopaths.
We are the future.
Cannonball, if not goes right, we tie, we win tiebreaker. Oh, unless our middle card moves? No! We lost the coin flip. Fuck you. Oh, it's less than a coin flip. Oh my god. Disaster. We lost a coin flip, then a 3 and 7. That was like less than 20% chance of happening. I think we won 80% of games there. I think it was about 80% win condition with this Great Web. Super unfortunate. Because any of these 3 cards move, we lose. But it was a 50-50 because both of us had a spot open. So it's 50-50 on who plays, and then for us it was 1 and 7 roll. We missed a 3 out of 7. It's tough. The fist bump? I mean, I don't care about the fist bump. It's fine. We need to get Blade here. If we get Blade, we're cooking. Come on, Blade. You kind of had to just take Sif next turn, unfortunately. For the draw. Blade top deck there would have been insano. Oh, thank you. Wow, you don't even give me the Abbey. It's fricked up, man. The wrong blade, brother. Black Knight's still cracked. Come on, man! I think we go Blade into... we could just take Rider now, right? Ugh. This is tough. The second rider doesn't do anything. They're just gonna cook us with X, I think. Like, just Blade now feels so weak. Okay, having priority is very nice here. Having priority is huge. They also, if they're trying to Professor X and then Cannonball here, it won't work. We have to assume... I'm just going to assume that this means that they're going to Prof X right, and we're going to completely thwart that. Might not work, though. Does work. Wow. Pretty damn good, man. They're gonna think Cannonball works. It's just gonna play a little bit of Ring Around the Posy.
We are the future.
Weirdly, it doesn't change Sinister London. It just changes the Wrath twice.
Victory.
And actually, why did this trigger twice? It moved twice. Usually that stores up 2. I don't know why it didn't do it that time. Maybe it's Nocturne's individual move versus getting moved by the opponent is different. Oh, it didn't move twice and moved the Miss Marvel. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Nah, it just moved the Miss Marvel the first time, not the Nocturne. It made sense. Usually Nocturne stores her charges. It's very funny. Patient batching isn't real, by the way. Go left, please. Ordering matter doesn't. I'd rather flip Blade into the deck then. Somehow we can play Blink early, which I doubt. I think we just take our rider left. Giving them Asgard is just a loss. I think we snap. We give them Asgard, we just lose. Okay, it's for all the marbles. Expectation here is Professor X right. We have priorities, so we can play around that with Scar middle. We need to leave one space available on Sinister London for their Cannonball stuff. But we force the Scar right here. There's a chance we like literally just move Jeff middle and don't play so that their Cannonball bounces the cards back and forth. Which is a very funny play. In that case, we should probably just Black Knight right then, right? Boom, boom. Boom. Yes. Their win con is Professor X right here, and we're trying to thwart it. I think it'll work. Okay. I'm not sure why you thought that would work, but I'm happy you did. Some 07s for B-Mart. Well played. Good matchup. Very cool deck they were playing. I've seen this a few times. I forgot that Strange Academy works on Jeff. Very funny. Well, I can play. Oh, that's so much funnier. It gave me a lane to play. It's a joke. I guess I could have moved the Jeff no matter what. I guess I go Jeff right, just for no reason. They might,
Victory.
Wow, that was great. We played really well there. And it's in War Machine Tech. Still need to play the card. All right, chat. Now we're getting into the championship rounds here. That's what they call them. Snap Judgment showed it off. Yeah, the RNG game sucked, man. We lost an 80-20. That always hurts. It can be really easy to have that happen and let it break your mental, but I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't mean to flex. I literally forgot that happened until you just said it. I feel like forgetting shit, like forgetting bad shit that happens to you is a pretty good thing in Snap. Or it's because my brain is deteriorating from getting older and not taking care of my body. Wow, one of the two, man. One of the two. Eek. Mention from the microplastics, so true. But I can spend those microplastics to get some sweet shells and some tag-alongs to make my strength higher. There's benefits for sure. I don't think this really helps me, so let's just get rid of it. Certainly helps them. Fortunately, we get this slowly. They might be able to get it fast. Also, we're getting our whole bottom row. I mean, this might just lose us the game, but I want extra energy. Oh. They won the 50-50 there, too. It has to hit, like, exactly blink. At least our meat can move. Wait. Oh, my God. There's nothing else to flip Jubilee into, man. Oh, we could still win with Magento, actually. You have little faith. I do. I actually think I stay. Crazy as the sounds, I think we're vibing, man. I think Magento right just wins almost always. Prof? I think a Prof would suck. We'll stay. Should have left. Turns out we probably should have left. Jekko went left, yeah, but then we just can't win middle or right. It's a problem. We have 9 energy.
Escaped.
Surprised I didn't go Nocturne left. I think if I was the opponent, I would have went Nocturne left with that. You hate Professor X? It's fair. Doesn't mean you're going to face it any less, unfortunately. Pain. Okay, this is not their prof lanes, so we try and attack their prof lanes. One drops are literally on the bottom of my deck, man. We didn't even get the priority flip. Jesus. They haven't snapped yet, so they could just prof left or something. Or prof middle here, maybe. But they probably want to finish this out. We have Prio here, which is nice. Man, I really want Scar, though. Like, I can't really Blade. You have to do this. It's kind of forced.
We are the future.
There's a world we win this. I only have 2 cards in hand. Knock can still move. It's a good point. Probably should just get out of this for 1. So let's think about strongest plays. Like this and a blink for 12 left. And this. They're already getting 5. They're always winning middle. No. Not worth. Scar mid. Oh, I could go Scar mid. I forgot we could go mid. Okay, Jubilee middle is actually pretty nice then. I forgot we changed middle from the vault. We should be okay against this matchup though. We're fine against lockdown. This seems like the lockdown deck that I think KM was talking about. I think they probably have Sasquatch, which is weird. Might be wrong though. And they actually have Sif and a Ghost Rider. They've had Ravona on 2 every game. Just gonna throw that out there for anyone who's wondering. They have indeed had this card on 3 every game. Pretty tough to win. Okay, we still have to fight early prof. I like Ghost Rider here because we can still blink it and it stops early prof. It could prof left if they're little freaks, but just stopping that is great too. Now we could Jubilink. Still have Prio. Seems snappable to me. Now, 9 middle isn't great, but I think it's good enough to just kind of hold down the fort. Still gonna have to work to fight for other lanes.
We are the future.
I feel like if we blink to secure middle, they still could win it with Cannonball, and then they could just fight for another lane. I think that our line was better to keep us safe against Prof. Like, what's really cool for us is that if they're trying to win with Cannonball, which makes a lot of sense, we can Cosmo it. Do they ever go for Cannonball left? Cannonball left seems incredibly risky. I think Cannonball left is kind of dumb. I think they always go Cannonball right. What do you think, chat? I think Cannonball right's way more likely? I think they go for the C-ball right. They go for C-ball left. It's a bit psycho. Nice. That's the Cosmo Tech, baby.
Victory.
Huge Cosmo Tech. Huge Cosmo Tech. It's meant to help us against Hela mostly, but it's very good against Cannonball as well. You without Cosmo I won? Did I? Was it just enough small power to win? Maybe you're right. Maybe it was just enough small power to win. Pop Vormir here. Somewhat scary Prof location. We know they have Miss Marvel, so they want to get to middle pretty hard. Sif is really bad here. I'm wondering if we just pass. Pass doesn't feel great, but I think I'm going to go Jubilee right, Blink right. I don't want to Cosmo if I'm going to do that. No, I don't think Cosmo right is the play. They're smart. They're going to play a card right and then Nocturne right. Very strong play. Do this all the time with Nocturne. Play Nocturne on 3, get priority. You play your card and then you move the Nocturne. You get Sinistron and they don't. Yeah, I think they know the vibes. It's very strong. They seem to know what they're doing. I think I've faced Corvus and Tryon Ladder quite a bit. Yeah, if they're good, that's just a game-winning play. What do they usually get out? Like a Miss Marvel or a Goblin? Well, both of which are really bad.
Escaped.
Okay. Tied up going into high stakes rounds. Not a great hand. I don't think we've had Black Knight a single time, unless I'm mistaken. I'm fairly certain we have been Black Knightless this whole game. Nocturne to Namoro? Oh, Nocturne's way better than Namoro by like 2 tiers. Namora's a good, interesting card that does cool stuff. Nocturne's one of the best cards in the game. It's not even close. We have Prio. Maybe just Cosmo here. They might want to play on reveals on this lane. Red Guardian's a very likely play here. It shuts it down. We can just like do stuff on the outside lanes, right? We could Lady Sif now, but we can Lady Sif whenever. Like Red Guardian most likely play, or Goblin, both of which get shut down. Let's snap.
Oh, snap.
It's very strong. Okay, we hope to hit the 50-50 of Lady Sif not going middle. It's even more than a 50-50. It's really good. Really bad. Having prio is important. Chad, if you're the opponent, where, oh where, do you choose to prof? The big question. I would write, I think. But we can do a little bit of defense against both, luckily. Get Magento in the pool as well. Okay, I think we got him. This is a fat W here. Huge game, man. No shot they stick it out, right? I'd be really surprised. I wonder if we're moving Jeff right. No, because they can't Jeff and they can't Miss Marvel. They Miss Marvel, it's not enough. They Jeff, it's not enough. They can't do both.
Victory.
By the way, chat, if you're someone who complains about Professor X all the time, remember, you can beat it. You can beat Professor X. You have to start playing around it about 2 turns early. It's very frustrating to play around. But there are ways to beat the card. I think that a lot of people, and I talk about this a lot of people will just like say like, oh, that card's bullshit, I can never beat it. But if you play around it ahead, like hopefully you're seeing in some of the gameplay I'm playing right now, you can do some really good things about it. I think that it can be really helpful. Let's just go Jeff here. Now, I'm not saying that that means that I'm not saying that that means that you can't be upset about the card and want it to be nerfed. I think that's valid. I think that it's getting to the play rate where that's a very valid complaint. I agree with that. So don't get me wrong there in thinking that I'm saying that means you shouldn't complain about the card. It's just no matter what you say, you have no control over the card getting nerfed or not, right? You only have control about how you can play around it and do as best you can. I think that having the mentality of I'm going to try and play as best as I can within these circumstances and try and beat this card when my opponent plays it, as opposed to just saying this card is bullshit, I hate it, anyone who does it sucks, is going to serve you much better in getting better at this game. Cosmo, right? You think that people can hold back on trying to murder little Jeff? You'll be out here murdering little Jeff all the time. Blade would be a disaster. This is turn 4 too. Luckily we got the priority flip. This is a really tough decision if they prof. They might prof middle. Prof middle is actually a very interesting idea, but I don't think we're allowed to play around that. Damn, they might be smart in prof middle. I think they just beat us if they prof middle. I don't think I can deal with it. If they do. We don't have a play around it except for like this, which is just gross. No, I think that Prof X, a huge reason why Prof X is so popular is because of the prevalence of Hela, for sure. I think that's absolutely correct.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Okay, so if we Black Knight Lady Sif here, we get an Infinite, right? It's good. I think a very common play for them is going to be to play Prof X left here. Just makes a lot of sense. They like Pro X Kitty. The other thing you can do is just blink. It, by the way, completely tied game, hilariously. Might just be blink. It just hurts to leave this Lady Sif Ghost Rider sitting around. Right? I don't think we have time to do it. I think it's actually just blink. Come Scar Magento, that'll move Guardian. think it's just Blink. Such a strong play. Wait, what the hell? I didn't know they had Sage in their deck. We always have to play it out. Probably our best bet. We almost always lose, though. But we have to play this out, right? Doesn't matter retreat or play. I think they just got us here, fortunately. Do we want to move this Jeff? He's going to pull a 12-power Sage, a 3-power Red Guardian. Let's hope we win left and right. Very unlikely, but this helps us a little bit. Like if they only play Miss Marvel or something. Dude, we're winning? We win these? We win these? We win these, baby?
Victory.
Sorry about that. Man, we're so good at the video game, chat. How do we get so good? Many people ask this. Not many people know. Alright, we're going to take a 3-minute ad break. If you don't want to see the ads, you can pay $5. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. We'll be back in 3 minutes with the final round. Hoggy Woggy. I'll see you then. Perfect timing. Dude, that was a great game. I can't believe we won. The magenta win was crazy. You just want to play Galactus? Play Galactus then, man. Let the meta be whatever you want it to be, you know? You'll lose a lot because Galactus is bad right now. But it's fun. Being on YouTube during ad breaks is so awkward. It's okay. You'll get over it, I promise. I have found it's much better for my mental health to actually take breaks. I used to, for about a whole year, I would continuously try and be entertaining throughout ad breaks. And it's not good for me mentally. So it's much better for my mental health to get up. I do like, what is it called? The wake up yoga stretch where you like do like a thing down. New avatar? Ah! What do you mean new avatar? Oh, so don't jump in. Yeah. What are we gonna do for a new avatar if we win? Thank you for calling it out. We'll put it to a vote. What are some ones I want to see? We already have Arnim Zola. We already got this one. Let's see. So we'll MODOK will be in the poll. YouTubers, if you want to join the poll, you can jump into Twitch chat very briefly. Can !Twitch, unless Nightbot is still not working. I don't think Nightbot is working on YouTube anymore. Let me see. It wasn't yesterday. I wonder if someone banned Nightbotters. I wonder if Nightbot got banned by like... I don't know how it would have gotten banned. Okay, so Taco Bell MODOK. People have wanted Sans. We never got Sans Super Scroll, right? What the heck? Okay, search function working as intended. Is there any way to see... Is there a search I can do to only look at my Infinity Borders chat? Itch. Ah, there we go. We never got Sans. Okay, so we'll throw Sans Super Scroll. Pixel and George, there's 2 pixels on there. Try not to split your votes. Oh, Chibi Angela, I've wanted. Chibi Angela is one of the very first avatars I ever got. Pixel Jug. Celine. Serving See You Next Tuesday, Celine. That's pretty good. Chibi Valk is another really good one. Let's say Chibi Valk. That way we have 2 Chibis and 2 pixels. So it's a little bit more fair. Because if there's like 2 pixels and a Chibi, there's a lot of people who just don't like pixels. So if there's 2 pixels and 2 Chibis, we break it down. So while you're voting, Chibi Valk. We have Chibi Angela. My very first variant I ever purchased. We have Taco Bell MODOK. And we have Sans from Undertale Super Scroll. Noodle Silk? I don't think I have Noodle Silk. Am I crazy? I actually don't think I have Noodle Silk. Oh, I do have Noodle Silk. Yeah. I don't think I have the variant. I think I only have the avatar. Maybe next time. Chibi Hella? Do I have Chibi Hella? I don't think I have Chibi Hella. I don't have any Hella avatars. Alright, what are the results? Taco Bell Modoc by a mile. It almost had full majority. Alright, chat. Round 5, baby. Took us 2 tries to get here. Very nice. A lot of really, really tough matchups. Let's get it. Oh, look how beautiful he is. Oh, come on, just a random one? Voting is powerful, man. You can say you're complaining that the people voted for something that you didn't want. Or you could have jumped in and voted and then still lost. And then felt like you live in 42 of the 50 United States. You know what I mean? Too real. Sorry. No, I mean, I don't dislike the idea of Conquest. I just prefer ladder. I don't think I dislike Conquest. I just prefer, I mean, it's not like, you know, it's like if I had a choice between ladder and Conquest, I almost always pick ladder. Because I think it's more interesting. I like the constant different decks. But I still like Conquest. I just don't like it as much as ladder, if that makes sense. Star Officer Nasty unlocked Iron Giant and Multiverses. The closest to getting canceled in this chat you've ever said. I did win the only Conquest tournament, official tournament that's ever happened. So that's something. Alright, Gil Chanot. The final boss is here. Koa. And will ever happen? Most likely, yeah. It's a nice day for a white widow. Played the 2 best 2-drops. Look at us. I like Sif left. Seems good enough. Take 5 power on one of our cards. Mockingbird. That is way better. Lol. Oh, damn it. We just can't blade it. Maybe if we top deck Black Knight next turn, we go crazy. Just get a head left. Come on! Come on for the fans! Thank you, thank you, thank you. What a absolute homie. Oh, that was a good one right there. They could have Sean. Oh, sorry, the opponent's deck is not. Yuli's great though. I don't think we need to blade. No, we should have snapped. That was a mistake. Well, I'm glad we didn't snap now. Very glad we didn't snap. Because they just went with Cannonball. And we showed our Cosmo tech, fortunately. Cannonball left gets to 17. Wait, we actually just... Oh, no, we can't, because we can't blink, fortunately. We could blink, right? We could Blade into Scar. But we need Scar. We need big points. If they get to 17, we can get to 19. We also have a 1-drop. I could blink left, but I just don't lose. I just don't win. I only get to 15. They get to 17. We need to go here, but it just doesn't work. They also have a +9 power card that could be a Cannonball. Very true. Jeff mid blink does not work. Also too much energy. Luckily we didn't snap there. Snapping could have been a disaster. Okay, we just need to get... well, they have Scarlet Witch, so... We can't really trust this Nexus, but... We can get Cosmo down at the right time. Maybe we can do make some things happen. Okay, we have Sif and a Rider. Maybe we can Cosmo their, Witch. Sif, Ghost Rider left, Blink left, Cosmo. Freebird? It's fine. Still got enough points, I think. Problem is if we top deck Infonaut, we lose. Or if they Scarlet Witch at the right time. I think we just win here. We don't top deck Infonaut, we snap and we win. Please don't top deck Infonaut. 1 in 5. Okay. They could Scarlet Witch this turn, that would suck. If they don't, we just Cosmo and win. No play around it. You know, another Prof X deck. Welcome to Conquest, baby. Surely they don't have more location control, right? They might even snap back, honestly. But they know I have the Cosmos, so they shouldn't. They're good, they won't. They can't get over 41. We're just fine. It does suck we had to show Cosmo last game. Really tough. Really tough that we had to show Cosmo last game. Lose to Quake? Yeah, I mean, I guess. Like, I can't play around Quake and Scarlet Witch in the same deck. Good win.
Victory.
I don't think you run Scarlet Witch and Quake in the same deck. That seems crazy to me. That was a great game. I'm very happy about how I worked through that. They should have left knowing Cosmo was coming. Everything about that, me knowing that they have Cannonball and Scarlet Witch, everything about that shows that I had Cosmo. But sometimes just really hard. Well, occasion card should be in every deck. It's just really hard to fit it, man. With Nocturne, it's a little easier now. Like, if I was playing ladder, I'd probably play Nocturne instead of Cosmo. Probably just a better card. Are we favored in Elysium? I don't know if we are. We're kind of stuck in a shitty situation, right? Because if we Jubilee and we hit Black Knight, we want to Blade second. If we Jubilee and we hit Ghost Rider, we want to Blade first. I think the bigger miss would be Ghost Rider. I think we Blade first here. I'm trying to think if we're favored in this matchup or not. Can't really decide. Main worry's early X, yeah, but we can circumvent that, I think, pretty well. By just pushing out a lot of power and just being very aggressive. When was the last time Black Knight worked today? Shut up. I've been thinking about it. I've literally, like, match 2, maybe. That's snappier. I think we're favored in Elysium games. Especially with this many big cards in our hand. We're a bit in trouble if we have bad draw, though. We'll see. Throwing a blade on the left. I'm setting up for Professor X. There's an argument that I should have bladed left and Jubileed right, but I want more power left, I think. Okay, that could be huge. Not great. Ghost Rider, Infinite, both really good hits. This is their X turn if they have it. I don't really have a good X lane. It's probably left if they do it. Shit. Might have ended up being a bad snap, especially drawing that blade is really bad. Our best chance against X left. They probably snap back here if they're good. Right on time, buddy. If we top deck Ghost Rider, maybe we can do something. Also, if we top deck Infinite, we can play it. It's kind of lit. Rare that you can do that. Yeah, okay, dude. Oh my god. I almost hit the snap button on accident. Okay, we just run here. It's tough. Really bad draws there. Started out really well. White Widow can be armor or Quake if you needed. And tough to lose 2 here. I do feel like we were favored on Elysium. The flipping blade into the deck, not getting a good response, and then drawing it was awful. Like, it's just very, very hard to win if that happens.
Escaped.
Yeah, passing for Infinite was definitely the play. They might have been scared of it, honestly, but I just don't see how we win. We almost have their full deck. Do we have any additional information? The Wolfsbane's crazy. It must be Ravonna, right? Ravonna must be the final card here. The only reason that they have Wolfsbane in the deck. You know what this is? This is a Sage deck where someone didn't have Sage and played Wolfsbane instead. 100%. Oh, Mysterio, we do know. What the fuck? This is 100% supposed to be Sage, and they just have Wolfsbane because they don't have it. Let's make our draws better. Better than Sif. Yeah, I think you should put Ravonna in this deck for sure. If you're going to run Wolfsbane, Angela, Prof. I think that Elsa's out of place, personally. Really scared of Mockingbird. I don't want to sacrifice any cards to here. I also don't want to give them resources, but maybe it doesn't matter. These cards kind of suck for them, not for me. Fake Mysterio almost certainly. Otherwise they would have worried about saving it, I think. What cards have we discarded? Volscari and Magento. We have 3 cards in the deck and a random Mysterio, so Jubilee kind of sucks. Do we have to fear Prof Right? Maybe. We just blade this turn. Prof Right's my biggest fear, I think. Can't play anything else with Prof. Snap. Feel good here. I feel like they're gonna Prof Right, and we're gonna... I feel Real Mysterio's right, they Prof Right, they think they're slick, and we crush them. Let's fucking go, dude! Not out of the woods yet. Yes, we are.
Victory.
The clinic on how to be Professor X. Oh. They don't have a way to stop this, so we just play it out. This card shown, no, it's Mysterio. We know that. We know their full deck. Giant card, please. Wonder if we're snapping here. We have such a good setup right now. They got an Infinite, which sucks ass. Yeah, we're snapping. We're making him put nuts on the table. Stereo and a Squatch, probably. It's a little scary. We just have to draw any big thing or a Sif. We're looking for three cards right now. Great. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Should be completely fine here. I don't think they have the... As long as we avoid Prof, which I think we can do with like Ghost Rider right. I think Ghost Rider right really helps us with Prof. Next turn we probably just Blade. I like this because it attacks 2 lanes. Middle's great. Okay, again, our biggest fear has always been off left, so we just stuff this left. There's a chance that Mockingbird is a better play due to White Widow stuff. But Prof is how they win. That's their win condition. So if we play around their win condition, we'll be okay. I think I want max power. I think I need as much power as possible. We have play around Cannonball as well, which is huge. Prof? Let's go, dude! I think we have it, man! I don't think they have nothing! They have nothing! Let's go, dude! Let's go!
Victory.
Oh my gosh, man. Huge! You know what that means, Chad? You know what happens when we get Infinity Conquest, baby? Mmm. You love to see it.
Welcome to the stream. I hope you like the vibe. If you're watching on YouTube, like, and subscribe. We're gonna play some games. We're gonna clap some cheeks. Now be a good chatter and don't be a piece. Binks, 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 binks. I hope you like the vibe. Binks, binks, binks.
He's beautiful. He's so beautiful.
If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. Welcome to the stream. I hope you like the vibe. If you're watching on YouTube,
that was great.
like and subscribe.
Alexander Newell.
We're gonna play some
Thank you
games.
so much for the
We're
5
gonna
community
clap some
gifted
cheeks.
subs.
Now be a
Kazuma
good
Bovino,
chatter
sorry I
and
missed
don't
you.
be
Thank
a
you, thank you.
binks,
Zebra Milk, thank you. Thank you for all the support. We got one more breakdown for you.
and
Better get
don't
those Kang
be a
jams going.
binks.
Felt great, man. We played super well there. I'm very, very proud of how I played against 4 Professor X decks.
I hope you like the
It was 4, right?
binks,
4 Professor X decks, I think.
binks, binks.
Maybe just 3. There's the Pool 2 War. I think it was Pool 2 Warrior and 4 Professor X
If you're
decks.
watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. Binks,
Just believe in yourself. The card sucks to play against,
binks,
but if you play around it on 3 and 4, you can beat Professor X. I promise you.
binks, binks,
Um,
binks, binks, binks.
this is 28.
I hope you like the vibe.
I really need both of these. I think.
Like and subscribe. Binks.
I might have to play some more Conquest.
I hope you like the vibe. Binks.
I think I need both of these. They're both
Like
really
and
nice.
subscribe.
I think we have to get the. I think we have to take these. They're both like not a duck is very funny. Then if we just take all the cheapest ones, we get 1, 2. That's 500. We'll get 3 more. Let my suffering end. That also Prof X is nutty for him. Not gonna lock the premium mystery variant. I mean, I don't know. I don't really care about this that much. I know people get hyped about this. I don't know. I'm weird with variants though, because like once I get like a variant I like for a card, I just don't really want to do another one. You know what I mean? Probably just get all the resources. Chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we're gonna end the stream. I know it's been a really short one. I streamed for 7 hours yesterday though. That's supposed to be my day off. And I wanted to get a little bit of time back for myself tonight. So I mean, I don't know, man. There's not many better high notes to end on than going. What did we end up going? 6 and 1 in Infinity Conquest. Can't be too upset about that. Off meta report video is going to be coming out tomorrow. So keep your eyes out for that. We're posting a video talking about the decks that we played yesterday with some video content and stuff like that. If you see it and you're interested in it, please click it and watch it. It would mean a lot. The video is going to underperform, but I'm really trying to make that a monthly thing. And the higher it performs, the more likely it is that that's going to be the case. So I'd love for you to do that. Yeah, we're just going to keep it really short tonight. I mean, you know, super short, super sweet. The most pog rich per hour stream that you've seen all week. I'm sure of it. Who are you gonna send it to? Let's see. Let's make sure Sino doesn't dodge us. We freaking raided Sino the other day and he immediately raided someone else. Alright, he's still early on. Send you over to Sino. Super cool dude. Stream tomorrow, normal time. Also, I won't give anything away. keep your eyes on Twitter tomorrow. You might see a really amazing announcement. We just get a hype train. Let's go, hype train. Am I rating away a hype train? Or we finished it? Thank you so much for the hype train. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for all the support tonight. Go have some fun over in Cino's chat. Keep your eyes on Twitter tomorrow. Should be a really cool announcement. In the Discord as well. I will see y'all later. I appreciate everyone being here. Super nice, fun, short, sweet stream. Have a good time over in Cino's chat. Give him some love. Okay, everyone. Cino, baby. Peace.